How is everybody? I'm gonna try to leave some music playing in the background. Is that too loud, or is it just annoying? I can just quiet the music. I think everything's good. All right, sounds good. Yeah, last time we left off, I finished programming most of the, actually, let me do it this way. I'm going to turn it down in Winamp. Yes, I still use Winamp. Turn that back up so that when I hear notifications and stuff, we'll still hear it. Is that good? Okay. Put down to 7%. Alright. Last time I did most of the interactions in the top of the tower. I'm just going to do the rest and then maybe program in the two ending screens. One if you say home with the amulet and go straight home without Valenies, or one where you do and you end up going to the wedding, which means I have to script the whole ending sequence, which I'll do. And I'll just copy the original game for now. Right now we're just recreating the original. I've said it before, but just recreating the original and then going from there. Real Player, whoa. I hated Real Player. I could not stand it. That's a blast from the past right there. Or downloading, I remember downloading, looking for Mike Oldfield music videos. They were like, you know, 10, 15, 30-second clips, maybe a minute. And they'd all be in Real Player format, and they'd be these tiny, like, 100 by 200 videos. I had a whole collection of those before the internet matured and I was able to get better videos. Alright. So what do we have so far? We have, okay, handle vent. Look girl, look castle. Kiss, embrace girl. Talk girl. Say your name, and then propose. What else was in the original here? Nose is itchy. Did that. Hello, hello. Maybe I should do that as an alternate. If you say hello as well as talk to girl, it'll do the same thing. So I realized last time why the said statements weren't just flowing down like a state machine. Like if I put if said talk and then if said this and if said that, it's a conditional statement, so we can just do or, I think. So if we go this or hello. Oh, but then no, that won't work. Oh, I'll just do a new one. If said, because then it'll do hello girl. It'll look for girl. And if I don't do it, it won't work. Hello. If said hello, and I'll just copy this. There we go. That should work. So are you remaking King's Quest 2 here? Is it for modern PCs? I'm remaking King's Quest 2 in SCI 0, which is the same version of SCI that CR used to make their King's Quest 1 remake. So EGA graphics, 320x200, but with a mouse interface and a parser. And I'm going to be fleshing out the game the same way Sierra fleshed out King's Quest 1. I'm going to try to mimic that style as closely as possible. Because of all the Sierra remakes that they made, I think King's Quest 1 was their best remake. And I just thought it was kind of a shame that they never did it to King's Quest 2. I didn't really care for most of the other remakes Sierra made. I mean, I like them, appreciate them. I like that there's upgrades of them, but King's Quest I's remake was really well done. It was a really nice polish on the original game, which was Sierra's first game, so obviously it would have, you know, shortcomings, even like compared to King's Quest 3. King's Quest 3 is a much nicer, fleshed out game than King's Quest 1 is. So, not as much work, if that were to be remade, would be needed. But with King's Quest 1, it kind of did. King's Quest 2 was a little better, but still kind of simplistic like King's Quest 1, so... And who knows, maybe after King's Quest 2, in another 15 years, I'll get to King's Quest 3 and do that one too. Yeah, I think it sounds fun. Hello, Mediocre Gamer B. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna test to see if that worked. That's pretty loud, isn't it? I'll turn DOSBox down a bit. Alright, so I gotta use debug codes to get certain inventory objects. 13, 32, 70, 17, and room 91, give ham to lion. Open door. Hello. Talk girl. So hello and talk girl will do the same thing. Graham. Talk girl. No time for small talk. No time for small talk. Race girl. That'll work, right? Yep. Mary. Yes, of course I will. And that's as far as I can go so far. Alright, that works. Yes, the dithering. Now that screen there in the tower is not remade yet. It's just a placeholder. I'm using the original AGI graphics. Oh, that one doesn't have dithering, but I'm using the original AGI graphics as a placeholder until I redo all the graphics. I started doing the backgrounds, so here's Grandma's cottage, the church, but I decided to get to scripting first once I became serious about this, and I will get back to the pictures after the game is scripted all the way through. Yeah, the dithering is really nice. I really like how this dithers. And 90. Okay. Appreciate anyone who loves some dithering. I did a ROM mod for Doom 64 to enable dithering on the N64. Cool! Oh, you have to share that with me. I gotta check that out. Yeah, the dithering back then was used in very interesting and very clever ways. Not least of which was Mark Ferrari's hand-painted pixel-by-pixel dithering techniques in early LucasArts games, which was incredible. And also the 3DFX card, the Voodoo cards, used some really interesting dithering techniques in the rendering, which made things look way better than what like OpenGL and Direct3D can do for old games now. Yeah, there is. Lots of B words. It's because I explained this in an earlier stream, but it's because it's a synonym in the dictionary, in the game dictionary. It has a bunch of synonyms for one noun, and when the game is decompiled with AGI Studio, it lists them in order alphabetically, and then when it gets to the logic scripts, it just puts in the first symbol on that list, which happens to be that word. It most likely was not coded that way originally, or else that would have been probably flagged. Yeah. So it is what it is. Okay, so a capture woman. I'm just gonna say woman whenever it says that. Don't be so rough. wonder who came up with all those aliases for women. I know Scott Murphy did for one. He admitted to it and has since apologized. Right there, that long one with 4-letter words. Yeah, he was, it wasn't always a happy time working at Sierra, apparently, according to him, and he'd have some dark days, and he was going through stuff at the time, and in his personal life, too, and so he just snuck some stuff in there when he was in a bad mood, I guess. But we still love him. Oh, wow, haha, seeing the other words, it seems that is a better alternative to some of the others, yeah. It's a window into the past for sure. Yep. 80s. What was this game? 1985? 86? I can't remember when this one came out. Probably 85. Alright, so the next one we're going to do is capture. Said. Capture. Said. Girl felonies. Oh, we don't need that. I'll just do print. And I can't remember how to do escape sequences for next line for SCI strings, so I'm just not doing any. It's all going to be text resources anyway, and I'm not going to have these strings here. So for now, it's fine. Is capture is a word, or it wouldn't compile yet. So I'm just gonna teleport straight into the room. 90. You found her. Well, that was fast. Capture girl. Don't be so rough. Valenice is very grateful to you for rescuing her. She will follow you anywhere, except, of course, down those dreadful stairs. She is deathly afraid of them. I love that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but self-deprecating Sierra joke about staircases, but I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, wait, capture Valence. Yeah, okay. What are some of the synonyms for that word? Capture, acquire. Oh, that's why it had, okay. Okay, so I'll do capture or get. All right. What's next? Kill. Are you out of your gourd? Why not? Let's put it in. The AGI games were a lot more eccentric and whimsical, and whereas the King's Quest 1 remake compared to King's Quest 1 as well was kind of made it a little more serious, so I'll put in a statement for that, but I'm not going to copy that. I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to do that for now. I'll come up with something later. Okay. What else we got here? Look at window. Okay. Okay, is that all the said statements in here? Love, I love you too. Sure. I'll come up with something else. No time for small talk. Okay. So the only other thing is, when she asks what your name is. Sorry, I know this. The chat filter I have in here, I just activated it. I haven't customized it or anything, so it's flagging a lot of stuff I don't really care about, so that's fine. I'll let it through. I remember the YouTuber Metal Jesus talking about when he worked at Sierra, and they had a way of encouraging people to work extra hours without extra pay. So I can understand blowing off a bit of steam. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've heard there were stories, but I don't know all the stories. Filthy is a word? It flagged the word filthy. I gotta fix this thing. Don't be sorry. I'm indeed a filthy animal. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. We actually had a second Christmas here. A couple days ago, a storm came through. Just this past Saturday, I was walking in a t-shirt down the street. Okay, it was like plus 16 Celsius. And then come Monday, this storm comes in from, who knows where. And it was a blizzard for 2 days. They closed the schools, they stopped the buses, it was insane. I live in Manitoba, Canada, by the way. And the snow is still here. It's finally starting to melt away, but the snow is still here. I'm just a ball of trouble. At least I didn't say. I never had a PC back in the day. I think the first time I got a PC was 96, so seeing these text-based adventures is fascinating. Oh, that's cool. We started with computers. I didn't actually have a console until I was 12 years old. Well, I had a Game Boy a few years earlier than that, maybe when I was 10. I had one of the transparent casing Game Boys. I wish I would have kept that. I shouldn't have sold that. Yeah, we always had computers, so I had a Tandy Color Computer 3, a Coco. And then my dad had a Tandy 1000, and then he got a 486 after that, and then a Pentium. And I think by the time I got my first Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and my brother got a Genesis and a Saturn, and then I got the 64, kind of all happened all at once. I think by that time, my dad was into the high Pentium stage. Actually, I lied. I think in 94 or something, a cousin gave me a Commodore 64. Cool, I wish I had a Commodore 64. That seems to be the one that everyone had, but we had a color computer, Tandy color computer. I still have it, actually. I have two. One doesn't work, but the other one still does. The floppy drive, the 5 1/4 floppy drive I have with it, though, is starting to die, I think. It doesn't read discs always. Or maybe the discs are dying, I don't know. And I have a cassette drive, too. But I don't think that works either. I tried using it, years ago, and it didn't work. But I still have cassette games and floppy games. It'd be fun to try sometime. Commodore 64 was sweet. Then there was the Commodore Amiga, which blew the SNES out of the water, but was only popular in Europe. Yeah, Amiga really blew up. That's another thing we didn't have. We went the Tandy route. The Tandy route to the personal computer. Other people went Amiga, Commodore. It's interesting the paths people took. What else is here? There's nothing else. Okay, yeah, so the other thing I wanted to do was when she asks your name, you can type, where is it? Okay, you can type Graham or you can type any word Graham. I would like to copy that. So when I say Graham here, we gotta say if said Graham or because someone might type I am Graham or Graham is my name, and you gotta have a catch-all for that. My first Sierra game was Space Quest 3 on an 8086 in monochrome. Nice. It was on my uncle's computer. A few years later, my brother bought a 286 with amazing 16 colors. Ooh. Could finally see Roger Wilco as he was intended. Yes. In all his purple, gray, and brown head glory. My first computer, like my own personal computer, was a 286 my dad got. And he gave it to me. He didn't have any use for it anymore. And it had a Hercules monochrome card in it with a monochrome monitor. And I had lots of fun playing with that thing. In my experimental approach to that system with messing with things, I made a few mistakes. I tried to hook up the PC speaker to my sound card that I had installed in it, and it blew the sound card. And yeah, I don't have the monitor or the 286 anymore. I wish I would have kept them, but I still have the Hercules card. So if said Graham or... Oh no, I should be able to do this, shouldn't I? So... So that should... And I should be able to do another one here. So this should tell, if I'm not mistaken, anything in a square bracket is optional. So it doesn't have to be there, or it could be there. So any word, and this is a sentence separator, Graham, or Graham, any word. So hi, my name is Graham could also work. Let's see if that works. Okay, it compiles. Let's try it. Yeah, I blew the sound card. In the manual I had... for the sound card. It was some kind of Sound Blaster compatible. It wasn't an official Sound Blaster. There were instructions on it to take the wires from the PC speaker, like that go to the PC speaker, and like desolder them, and then you could put them onto these 2 pins on the sound card. And I looked at my sound card. It wasn't the same card as what the manual was, even though the manual came with it. So it might have been a slightly different model or something, and then they just threw the manual in with everything as a catch-all. And it had those 2 pins that said PC speaker, so I hooked it up, but I guess without any kind of volume control or voltage control or something. I don't know what happened, but it worked. The PC speaker sound came out of my sound card, just blew the card, and everything sounded distorted from then on. Anything that came out of the card. I was really sad about that. Yeah, it's a bummer. So, talk girl. I am Graham. Oh, it doesn't like it. No, it does not like that. Graham is my name. See, the parser in SCI is a lot different than AGI. It's still... Okay, so it's... The interpreter is not liking... Oh yeah, look at this. It's showing the square... This is the format I had. So 56 is probably the 56th word in the dictionary is Graham. And then this number here, 4095, is the wild card. And there's the /, which is the sentence separator. It doesn't like it. So there must be 4,095 words in the game's dictionary right now. At least that's the way I'm going to take it. And it doesn't like it. And it just goes to backs up to a default response. So this isn't going to work. First experience with sound card stuff was installing Duke Nukem 3D via DOS, then having to select a sound card and seeing if it worked. I had no clue what sound card I had, so I probably chose Sound Blaster compatible. Didn't Duke 3D have a auto detect? Or at least if you chose a card, you could have it auto detect the settings, and if it didn't work, you didn't have that card. That's how I always went by it when I didn't know any better. And if it did detect settings, then obviously that you had that card. That's interesting. Probably, yeah. Okay, so the only other way I can think to do this is go Graham or any word Graham. Oh, no capitals, no capitals. Or Graham any word. Will that work? It doesn't like it. It doesn't like the or. Oh, let's do this. Let's do it like that instead. That would probably make it happy. Will it? No. No. Expected expression. There's a way to do ors. I don't remember what it is. Maybe I should look it up. I want to be able to do this. I'm going to look it up in the manual. The online manual. I have that on the other screen. Said. It would play sounds. That works. So Graham is back, yes, and so are you, Mr. Dave. Thanks for joining. I'm just trying to figure out a parser event here. I'm trying to make it so that when you say your name, you could either just say Graham, or any word Graham, or Graham any word. Or any word Graham any word. I don't know if it's gonna like it though. The background music has a StarCraft vibe to it. Oh, cool. I wrote this as an original song back in 2013. I called it Uncontrolled Re-Entry. It was the first song I sold on like iTunes and CD Baby and Amazon MP3 and Google Music and stuff. I never actually played StarCraft, although I do have it. Yeah, pretty much how I tackle N64 programming. Throw everything at it, then look up the manual when it doesn't work. Oh, it's your own work? It sounds very good. Yeah, thank you. Everything you're hearing in the background is music I've written or recorded. There's some covers of video game music, like Space Quest, King's Quest, Duke Nukem. But this one's original, yeah. Or sentence part separator. Okay. Or used to specify alternatives to words. Yeah. That's not the kind of or I need though. Sentence part separator. Only 2 of these tokens may be used since sentences are split into a maximum of 3 parts. Okay, that's the /. And then the brackets, then the square brackets. Okay. Nope. Well, it's too bad that this doesn't work the way I want it to. I don't want to have to make different sed statements and print redundant code, although I could do that for now. Nice guitar work indeed. Thank you. I did some metal stuff years ago. Sweet! Didn't like the tone of my new cheap guitar, so I took a break on it to do other things. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was struggling with tone for years, and it all comes down to the equipment. Eventually, I found some Impulse plugins that allow you to use virtual amp models that sound just like the actual amp, and I had better luck with that. But I have a Boss GT6 multi-effects pedal for my guitar, and I used just the amp simulation on that. It's just not as good as anything else. With this song, I used a Line 6. I can't remember the exact one, a Pod something or other, that I borrowed from a friend for a while. I wish I would have bought it off him. It kind of has a nice sound to it. Yeah, it doesn't. The manual doesn't say anything about doing multiple sed catches. So, what if I just did this? Is that gonna work? It works, but I don't think it's gonna work. I'm Graham. Oh, it worked! Sweet! Excellent. Now let's do sed Graham any word. And then one more, whoops, and then one more, any word, Graham, any word. Yeah, well, distorted guitar has such a huge frequency spectrum, it's a hard beast to tame, yeah. Yeah, and you gotta know exactly what you like. It takes a while to discover that. My first pedal was a Zoom 5052, and obviously, if there was amp modeling on that, it was not very good. So everything sounded very DI, direct in, no amp at all, and I never really liked the direct in sound. Some people do, but it sounds way too fuzzy for me. But it has its uses. Okay. Talk girl. Hi, my name is Graham. Sweet. Wait, what? My name's Valence. What's your name? Oh, because I said hi. It thought I said just hi. So, Graham is my name. Awesome! One more time. My name is Graham. My baby. It works. Awesome. I like it. Perfect. Well, that makes me happy. Let's group it down like this. So. Could never get into playing an instrument myself, but I did take a PA course and did the sound for a band in my village. I'm better with cables and knobs. Oh, yeah. I went to a school for audio production and studio engineering back in, man, 10 years ago now. Holy cow, time flies. And I really I wanted to take it to fill in all the blanks that I had, because I did everything myself for years, and there's just a whole bunch of blanks everywhere, and that course really helped me fill in all those blanks, and I'm really comfortable now in what I do and what I can do as far as audio production is concerned. So I know my way around a studio now. I prefer composing and performing, but you know, you need the production part, and the production is fun too. I don't have a studio environment, but I do it all virtually. So, but I could survive in a studio, and it was fun the times that we had in the studio in that school. But I never had a chance to do it again since. Hopefully someday. Alright, so is there anything else I wanted to do something similar to this with? Take a drink. Alright, let's just get into doing the end of the game. So, if we said home, it's in the main script. I put that way at the bottom. If said home, and if ego has inventory underscore amulet, print this. So this was a catch-all in the AGI original. If you typed it anywhere in the game and you had the amulet, it would say, you remember the word home, a tingling sensation envelops your body, you black out for a section, when you come to you see you are somewhere else. And that was a catch. It didn't matter if you were rescuing Valenice or not, it would say this, and then it would just, depending on what room you were in, it would send you to the good ending or the bad ending. So I mimicked that here. So if you're in the top of the tower, room 90, it'll give you 3 points and send you to the end of the game. If not, it'll just send you to this room, which is... Where is it? This one. Davji Castle entrance. So I'm going to need to get the sprite for the gate here. And then the water reflections, and then the sea serpents down here. I'm going to have to get all of that. Pull that from King's Quest 1. But for now, I don't know if I should do all this code here in the main script, or just have it do the bad ending here. But if you're in room 90, handle it again here, and it will override the one in the main script and send you to the proper end of the game. Excuse me. Well, I'm going to try it this way for now and see if it works. I haven't actually tested this yet. So, if has inventory amulet. Let's recompile everything just to be sure, because when you make changes to the main script, everything must be compiled with it so that all the symbols that are changed in the main script exist in the compiled scripts of every other script. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And rebuild. Okay. So I need object 32, which is the amulet. Home. You remember the word home, a tingling sensation envelops your body, you black out for a second, when you come to you see you are somewhere else. Nice. And since there's nothing programmed in this room, the room exists, but it's got no sequencing setup, so I still have control and I can walk around. There's no boundaries on the screen, so I can walk anywhere. Oh, there are boundaries actually, but if you see in the control screen, the blue defines... The blue probably defines if you can... No, not on this screen. I was going to say it probably defines if you can see your reflection in the water. But it's the red. As soon as you touch the red, there's scripting in King's Quest 1 to make you fall into the water and get eaten by the sea serpents. You're free. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the blue is for. I have to look in the King's Quest 1 script to see why that's blue and what purpose that serves. But anyway, so that works. Can I do it again? I can do it infinitely. So now I can just go here and type home. It still sends me here. Okay, something's wrong there. It didn't check to see if I was in room 90. This is room 90. If G room 90, right? G room. Whoops. Oh, nothing else uses that, eh? G room number. That's what that should be. That's what other scripts use, so I will copy what they use. Recompile. All scripts. Rebuild. Play game. Oh, interesting. It sent me to the introduction. Oh! Okay, I copied the room number from the AGI game, but I'm using that room number for the introduction, one of the introduction sequences. Yeah, so that's 107 right there. Okay. Okay. Do I have a script ready for that already? No. Yeah, there is a Space Quest 1 demo in the original King's Quest 2, and I added all of that here. Back to the introduction seems like an anti-speedrunner tactic. So I have the intro. What's room 105? Picture. 105. I put this on list view. Clouds. Daventry. Oh, okay. That's the Daventry Castle. So 107 would have been the end of the game. I'm going to make the end of the game... I left some space here, so you see it goes for the introduction. 104, 107, 108. I left some room for 109, 110 in case I wanted to extend the introduction to more screens. Maybe this was already answered in a previous stream, but gonna ask anyway. Any particular reason you picked SCI Studio over SCI Companion? I didn't. This is SCI Companion. Originally when I started, I used SCI Studio because that's all there was at the time. I started this back in like 2005 or 2006, probably 2005. This is Companion. SCI Companion, version 3.103 by Phil Fortier, Icefall Games. You should check out his games too. He's got some games on Steam, which are really good. He's working on Cascadia Quest, or Cascadia. I thought this is SCI Studio. Yeah, this is what SCI Studio looks like. Where is it? That's the first time I'm running it on this system. SCI Studio. So this is what I started with. Yeah, SCI Studio has a completely different syntax and scripting language that's more based on Lisp. So if I go to SCI Games, so right here, I have a backup of King's Quest 2 with this old studio script. So if I open that, here's what it looked like. A little different. It's more kind of laid out like AGI Studio was. Yeah, and the scripting is a little different. A lot more brackets used, different ways of referencing things, like send G-ego and a colon is how you'd grab values from the ego from an object with send. So it's like, but instead now in Companion, it goes, you don't do send, you just do G-ego and then position and then the colon. And then put a question mark on the value, and that's how you get the reference, which is, it makes a little more sense to me. Send sounds like you're sending a value, but really it's requesting a value. So just a few things that were, and this syntax in SCI Companion is more like what Sierra actually used. We found some snippets of actual SCI code the community had over the years, and we figured out the syntax from that the exact syntax that they used, more or less. And Phil, when he made this latest version of Companion, made that syntax, so it's a lot easier, and it's kind of superior too in some ways, and it has some advancements over Studio. Did I see Anvil Studio in there for MIDI? Where? I know I do have it. I don't use it though. But yeah, I do have it, but I don't use it. If I'm going to do MIDI work, I use Cakewalk. Object Zero is an awesome character. Yes, Graham's original name. I was spying when you were looking through folders. Haha. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of tools in my adventure game folder, subdirectories. It's just loaded with stuff I've collected over the years. Most of it I don't even use anymore, but I still want to hold on to it. I have two external hard drives that house all of this stuff. I have a 2 terabyte and a 5 terabyte, and they're both almost full with stuff I kept over the years. Alright. So anyway, we're not here. We are... What's this? 106. I need to make a new room for the outro. So what if we... So we got the introduction from 104 to 108 roughly, with 105 and 106 in the middle there. I wish I would have had the sense to put 107, but I guess I was thinking if I do an outro sequence, it's going to be a lot longer than the AGI game. It's going to be more than one screen probably, so I should just set a whole new set of rooms for that. Room 120, what's this? Oh, that's the C. So the outro, maybe I'll do 150. Start the outro at 150. So if I do new room, room number 150, the pick number will be 71 because it's the church. And all those objects can be included. I think that's all I need. Okay. Creates a whole new room for me with the image of the church. Like the pictures and the script numbers don't have to match up. It's just easier when they do. So in this case, the church already has a script number, which is 71, but I want another room to use the same picture. So I need a new script because different things are going to happen, but you just set the picture to 71 instead of script number. If you set this to script number, so if I type, then it'll know, okay, what script is this? Use that number for the image, but I'm not going to do that. It's going to be 71. I started learning MIDI with Anvil Studio. Oh, neat. Now I use Sakaiju, which is popular in the Doom community for the experienced MIDI composer since it has a learning curve. Interesting. How does that work? Is it like... I know when I've looked through some Doom WAD files with, what is it, Slade? One of the WAD viewers anyway, and you view the Muse files, which are MIDIs, it kind of displays them in tracker format. Does it kind of work that way? Is it like a tracker, MIDI tracker? Or is it just normal? Yeah, Slate opens WADs. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, here's where I need to open Logic 107, which is the end of the game right here. Object 0. Where's set the coordinates for object 0? Okay, 8090. So that would actually be 16090 because the pixels are double wide in AGI. 16090. So, well, it's almost right on 16090. Where is 16090? 60. Oh, 90's way up here. Well, that's not gonna work. What? No. This will run it in AGI, but whatever. Sorry, that was pretty loud. Turn that down. Another Duke Nukem track. Streets. Backstage, is that the code? Nope. Not the... Okay. Get... Object. Object number 32. Nope. What's the... Oh, I see. Amulet is 81 in this game. There we go. So we type... Oh wait, TP 90. Home. Okay, so you are at the top of the... It's her that walks down the aisle. Kaiju is more like a normal MIDI editor in a sense, okay. But it also allows you to view specific MIDI events and edit them. Cool. So it can be used as a repair tool. Plus it is full-featured and free. Nice. I haven't found a lot of free MIDI tools, Anvil Studio included, that can actually edit MIDI events, so technically, other than Cakewalk. Cakewalk is free now, and I've used it since it wasn't free, so I stay with it, but... yeah, Cakewalk is pretty bloated if you just want to do a simple little change, so... I'm gonna have to check out Skyju. If I want to do a quick little edit for some things, and I don't want to turn my audio interface on and everything, because Cakewalk needs that on if it's gonna work. Cakewalk is free now, I need to keep that in mind. Yeah, BandLab bought it from Gibson. And this was a few years ago now. It went free a while back. It doesn't come with everything that the paid version did, although everything you got from the paid version when it was still Sonar works with it. So everything I had when I bought Sonar is carried over and it still works with it. But yeah, everything's there. They call it Cakewalk by BandLab now. So I don't need to be in this anymore. Okay. 80, 90. So 80, 160, 90. Yeah, that's about right. So 160, 90, and my loop will be, if I'm not mistaken, 2? What's Ego's loop? 0, 1, 2, nope, 3. 3 is north. I gotta remember, I don't have this memorized yet. 0 is facing east, 1 is facing west, 2 is south, 3 is north. Okay, I need a new instance. We need to put like everybody on the screen. So we need view all these views: 105, 106, 180, 181, 182, 183, 184, 185, 186, and 17. Let's see what those are. First of all, view 75. What's view 75? That's the monk. Okay, I already have him in the game. What's next? 105. Oh, Graham with his crown. Okay. I gotta put him in a suit. I probably won't make it a tuxedo, but I'll do something nicer than his red and blue clothes he usually has. 106 is Valenice in a wedding dress. 180. Hagatha and Dracula. Red Riding Hood, Graham and the Wolf. Neptune, Mermaid, and a Shark. The Sorcerer and the Dwarf. The Dragon from King's Quest 1. I'm not going to put that in. Or should I? No, I won't do that. Fairy Godmother and the Leprechaun King. The Giant. 187 is not there. Okay, what's 117? The Fairy. So the Fairy and his Fairy Godmother are both attended the wedding. Okay, so first off we need... Well, I won't put the crowd in the pews yet. Let's just get Graham with his crown on. So I get a set. Okay, I'll do an instance first for instance Valenice of Act. Jeez. I'll just copy it from here. And then instance a monk of Act. I didn't call him A. I really should. Whoops. Okay, that's it for him. O'Neill. Also must be A. There we go. See here. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy this too. We got got Valenice, we got Monk, that's all we need right now. Valenice is gonna be... Where's Valenice gonna be? 106. Road view 106. What object is she? Object 2 is Valenice. So she's at 74, 150, which is actually 148, 150. Right? And she'll be facing north too, so that has to be loop 3. The Monk... Where's the Monk? What's the Monk's view again? 117. No, 10 something. 75. Not 10 anything. Yeah, 75. Set view object 3. 7279. Which is 144. 79. Or should I just leave him there? Okay, the Monk, 142.92. Where is that? What resource number is he? 63. I must have changed it. Alright, so he is at... Where again? 142.92. Alright, and he should be turned around. I'll probably have to put Graham on the same height as him, 92. Because I think the images are stretched when I imported them. Okay, 92 it is. Really handy, that feature to put sprites on the screen and test their walk behinds, their control observations, the control color observations, and locations, positions, coordinates, how they look animating and stuff. It's perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna change his... He's gotta be at cell 6. Have you heard about the new retro FPS engine called Raze? Yeah, for build? I have. It's the same guy who did GZ Doom, right? Yeah, I'm more of an Eduke 32 fan. I think Raze has taken some shortcuts to get things to work and it's not completely authentic. But it is coming along really fast, so maybe it's a lot better now. And you know, obviously it supports multiple build games, whereas Eduke 32 doesn't yet. I actually haven't tried Raze yet, though, personally. I've just been reading about it. So I guess I can't say whether I prefer one over the other because I haven't even tried it. But yeah, it's definitely not authentic, that's for sure. Yeah. I know that he's using the same menu system as GZ Doom. So like with the cursor and like the same type of menu that GZ Doom and stuff uses. So there's the Monk. Valenice is there. Loop 3. Okay, yeah. And now I better init those other people, so Valenice in it. A monk in it. Oh, I still haven't done the room yet. A 150, yeah, I gotta change that. Okay, in the main script. So, it goes to 150 instead of 107. Recompile all. Rebuild. Try it again. There we go. Graham's right in the center. He should he be in the center? Oh. Valenice is in the wrong view. Oh! Because her view in the blue dress doesn't have a north and south facing walk animation. I'm gonna have to copy over her view from 17. Okay, 106 is her, right? Yeah. I'm gonna have to copy over her cells from AGI, so let's make a new view. And we're gonna make the transparent color black. So she has 6, I guess, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add after. This is okay. And does that also? Oh, that has 2. Or 3, I guess. All right. Luckily, all these frames are the same size. Good. Her view will be... How many views we got here? There she is. She should just be 73. Let's make her 73. Yeah, and that's what she is, isn't she? No, she's 106. Whatever. We'll make her 73. Valenice wedding dress, we'll call it. So 73 is what that needs to be. 73 and loop 1, right? Yeah, loop 1. Oh, what's going on? Okay. Maybe the... Okay, I gotta run the original game again. Oh no, he's right in the center, and Graham is lower than he is. Okay. I'll have to approximate that then. I won't be able to copy the coordinates because they're different. Lunchtime, I'll be back. Okay. GZ Doom itself isn't very authentic. No, it's not. But sometimes not having sticky corners like the original is good. Sometimes, yeah. I like GZ Doom. It's the way I prefer to play Doom. There's always Chocolate Doom, though, if you want the authentic experience. Authentic experience. And that'll probably be a similar case with Ray's and Eduke 32. Okay, so his coordinates has got to be a bit different. Yeah, buddy, you're going to be 90. 156, 90. And Ego... you 170, 101. That looks good. But I want your view to be different. How do I change the view again? See, all this stuff I'm just remembering as I go. So the introduction sequence. He's wearing his crown right off the bat. Oh, crown ego of act. Maybe I should just hide ego then. I don't even need ego on this screen. Make a brand new one. Set cycle stopwatch ego view. Okay, wear cloak. Okay, so you set the stopwatch. Six and 7. Okay. Okay. Oops. Set cycle stopwatch 6, 7. I think that's right. Go back to main. The walking and then the standing is second. So walking, standing. That should be correct. Walking, standing. Yep. I'm just going to comment that out for now. Let me just try this first. Okay. Yeah. That'll work. But I'm not wearing the crown. Why? Maybe I should put that down here. There we go. Wearing a crown. I'll just use that for the wedding suit for now. Okay, now the game must take control here, so we'll... Yeah. Whoops. Okay. So as soon as we get in here, handle state changes here. So assign cycles to how does AGI do it? As soon as we get in, program control. It's very similar. Congratulations, King Graham. You have won the hand of the beautiful Valenice. May you two live happily ever after. How long of a delay is there for that? Right off the bat, it says. Okay. Right off the bat. So right away we'll do print that lovely message. Next state. Move object to 8090. Graham. He's already there though. Just switching the flag 169. What's flag 169 do? Graham comes down to meter and then goes back up. Let's just watch the sequence. Just watch it. After a few seconds, the monk gets up, turns around, Valenice walks up. Oh, I'm still moving. The monk declares you man and wife. I can still walk. And they walk all the way down and walk together to Daventry. If you enjoyed this game, please ask your dealer about availability of King's Quest 3. Let's do it right from here. I don't have full points in this game either, but missing 13 points. So I wasn't hearing the music I was playing. The monk declares you man and wife. And back away. All right. Pretty simple. Graham should really turn around, though. I'm going to make Graham turn around. Let's see here. South is 2. A monk. Yeah, the monk, no. I'm gonna change that. Set cycle forward. Balinese. Motion. What did I do in room 90 for set motion again? Oh, that'd be in the change state method, right down here. Set loop 0, set cycle walk, and then set motion. Right. Let's just copy that. Oops. A Balinese. Set cycle walk, set motion, move 2. X is the same. 148. Move right up to where ego is at 101, I believe it was. Yep. Actually, she could stand to be a little farther over. Let's do 150. Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna try it. What's wrong with that? Did I miss a parentheses somewhere? Oh, right here. Ugh. Self 3. We're gonna wait. Cycles 20 just for now. Print the monkey. The monk declares you man away. I'm doing this blind. I'm just gonna see if it works after. G ego. Balinese gets there. G ego will go back to loop 3. Yeah, I know. Go back to loop 2. Or should I do set loop? I should probably be doing set loop. Not loop. Loop is for initializing. Set loop is when you're changing it. Right? What happens in room 90? What do I do with her? Oh, it automatically changes her. Okay. Well, I'm just going to do it this way. Set loop. Come on. Alright. A Valenice set loop 2 is, well, 1. Because she only has 2 loops. Actually, 0. I'll change that to 20 cycles. It's probably not enough, but just for now. You go. Motion. Is it set motion? Yeah. Move 2. Well, the AGI original, they move. Looks like they get moved to, get the position of ego and set it to variable 105 and 106 is the Y. When it equals 100, draw 04. That's the fairy, isn't it? Yeah. 117. Skip the fairy for now. I haven't even programmed her into the game yet. So when they get to 100, lurking. Thanks for lurking. I'm going to be finishing up in about 10 minutes anyway, so. Okay, so when the Y is greater than 99 and flag 33 is set, what sets flag 32? Oh! So it's doing 166. In my case, it'll be 190. Move to Ego X and 190 self. Do the same thing with a Valenice. Set in motion, move to Valenice X and 90. So when they get to the bottom of the screen, change room. How do I change the room again? G room, new room. Okay. The new room I want is 106, I believe. In AGI, they're sending it to 106. Okay, I gotta look at the 106 logic. So if the previous room number was 107, it'll do this. Otherwise, it'll do this. Okay. That's a smart way to do it. So we gotta go to room 106 in the scripts. But let's see how this works first for 150. Recompile. build, play. Congratulations, King Graham, you have won the hand of the beautiful Valenice. May you two live happily ever after. Uh-oh. I did forward, not end. So he's gonna just keep getting up. 20 cycles, they walk down, and when they hit the bottom, it goes to this room. Perfect. Except for that monk having a seizure. Shouldn't have been forward, it should have been end. Forward just means it cycles forward infinitely. End means it just cycles to the end. Alright, well 20 cycles, let's change that to 40. Change this to 20. Whoops. Crashed the game. Uh-oh, what did I do? I messed up there. Turn off. We don't need sound right now. Item 32. Teleport to room 90. Say home. Congratulations! Okay. I'm gonna move the monk a little further to the right. Husband and wife, and we walk away. And there we go. Good! So we've done that whole sequence, almost, mostly. And I'll probably stop there. And then next time I'll do the Daventry Castle scene here. And I'll program in for when he walks alone and when he walks with Valenice. I gotta get a couple sprites. I gotta get the... Well, I'll get them to just walk in for now. But I'll get the portcullis and actually have it raised. Use the same sound from King's Quest 1. And I'll have the sea serpents there and everything. So that'll be neat. So that's cool. We did the whole thing. So what we've done in the past 4 episodes is... feed the lion. We programmed in the interactions here. Look window. Does that work? You see a view of the colorful ocean crashing onto the blue shore of the tower. Look tower. Look room. Still doesn't work. No. Look castle. Look area. Look vicinity. Girl. Look Valenice. So all of these, there's probably going to be way more parser interactions I could put here. But for now that's fine. Talk to girl. Hello. What is your name? My name is Graham, my lady. And it'll work. Oh, Graham, I am forever grateful to you. Kiss girl. Come closer. And when I do, it automatically does it. Marry me. Marry. Of course I will. Then let's go home. And then we do this ending sequence, which is done in cycles for now. I'll time that to musical cues. So, hi, Feral the Feral. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Sorry, I got the chat filter on and I didn't even customize it, so it's flagging like a whole bunch of stupid things. Yes, a babe. I'm just finishing up. I just finished programming in the, I'll do this again, the ending sequence, so I need I'm just cheating here to get to the end quickly. Feed lion. Open door. I'll do run through it again. Talk girl. What's your name? My name is Graham. Left me responseless. Alright, Graham. Kiss girl. They kiss. Marry. Yes, home. And I programmed in this took me like an hour. Amongst clergy man and wife, no one's attending the wedding yet. And then right here I gotta do next time. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, this was fun. It's slow because I'm getting back into the swing of development and getting the hang of it again, but it'll get faster as we move on as I remember how to do things. It is cool. I'll just run through this quick. I don't know if you've seen this before, but this is what I've done so far. The beach. Grandma's house over here looks pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. First subscriber. Thank you. Yes, I got a tier 1 emote with Graham playing the fiddle from King's Quest 1. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'll show you the church here. It's another nice one. Yeah, I thought it was perfect. Me being musically inspired. And since I'm developing King's Quest 2 SCI like King's Quest 1 SCI, I thought it was a great choice. And we can even die on the bridge. Watch this. 8. Die. You're welcome. There are lots of streamers. I can't wait to show that off too. Oh, thank you. That'd be awesome. Oh, well, that's just the perfect way to end today's stream. I'm going to put these on YouTube eventually as well. Tuesdays I didn't get on YouTube yet because something messed up with Twitch's export. It still says I'm streaming from Tuesday since for like 40 plus hours. It thinks I'm still streaming and I can't actually export, so I gotta get the video up somehow. But the next stream will be Tuesday again, at least for King's Quest. Yeah, I'm glad you caught me at the tail end too. I actually started a little late, which is why I went on this long. I usually end at around 11. I started at 9:30 today, but usually we start at 9 a.m. on Tuesday and Thursday for 2 hours. So cool. That's so cool. So cool to see you. I remember I first discovered you when you were playing Police Quest 2 and joined in your chat. That was a lot of fun. Ah, what a good day. Okay. I guess I'll end things here as soon as the song ends. That's good timing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch you again too. Enjoy the rest of your day. And everyone else who came out today, who's come and gone, or anyone who's watching the VOD, the backup on YouTube, thanks a lot for watching. More is coming. If you have any suggestions for anything for how this could be more enjoyable for you, if there's some way I can involve you guys more, I don't know. Chat. We have some pretty good chats though with the people that drop in, so that's cool. But yeah. I'll see you next week at Tuesday. I might stream something else in between them, but those are my King's Quest 2 dev streams, Tuesday and Thursday. So until next time, guys, thanks a lot. See ya.